Six big ones.
Six big ones.
The big set of six.
Yeah, an opportunity for Jude and I to ask Del questions around the game of rugby league. So much popped up this week. Jude, tackle one.
Tackle one, Reid Mahoney was spotted having dinner with Bulldogs coach Trent Barrett during the week, Del. Is it a good move for him potentially?
Oh, an opportunity for Reid Mahoney. Look, I think anywhere Reid Mahoney goes, he's going to have an impact on a team. I'd like him to stay at Parramatta because I think if they're going to do anything over the next couple of years, it's going to be on the back of him. I think he's close to the most important player. I know people say Mitch Moses is, and obviously Clint Gutherson, but I think what Reid Mahoney is about to the evolution of Reid Mahoney, I think he's so important to any team, especially that hooking spot.
If he had played in that semi-final when Penrith defended, and their hooker at the time made some mistakes, do you reckon that Reid Mahoney might have got Parramatta to the grand final? Is he that big a difference?
Yeah, he is. He's worth points to you, but also he's got all the attributes of a really good number 9, the next level.
All right, tackle two. A renowned Aussie athletics coach, Brooke Tennant, has approached the NRL to create a pathway for Kenyan players to become professional footballers in Australia. Is this a great idea, Dale?
Yeah, mate, they're great athletes. In the sevens, we see them, and they've won a couple of those World Series and stuff. And in the last couple of years, I've seen a few of the boys, mate. They're built like Lottie and I were back in the day and stuff, and they're really good athletes. And their mindset, because they haven't grown up, they're all great athletes. But then their skill set now. So I reckon it's going to be a great opportunity. Big, strong, perfect for our game, and I reckon it's great by this.
Start the pathway. You never know
100%,
where it ends
you got
up.
it. That's the evolution of our game.
Tackle three. Niakura has just signed a $2.5 million deal with the Warriors for 4 years. Is he worth that?
Look, it's a big outlay, but look, I just think this guy's a very good talent. It might be Nathan Brown isn't silly. They recruit the right players, and Nathan Brown can see something in this guy. And I think Brown is one of those guys. If he believes in you and you believe in what he's doing, this could be a great opportunity for him. And I think it's a good fit for both both people.
Parramatta would have been absolutely gutted, right?
Oh, they would have been, mate. He obviously went to the edge back row and then moved into the centres and did a really good job in the centres.
Remember when he first played in the centres? That first game, he just smashed blokes and ran so hard. You look like he's been there all his life,
mate. He's like, when you pick a team, Granite 13, and he'd be in it. He's just so hard.
Sure is. Tackle number 4, Manu is sticking with the Roosters.
Yes.
Apparently, rival clubs really had a crack at him, $1 million type stuff. The All Blacks were obviously looking at it as well after RTS. A massive win for the Roosters. Do you think that's the best option for him right now?
Well, Joseph Manu, he's such a loved player. He's one of the guys, great, the great people in the game. So I reckon it's a good fit at the moment. He sees a lot of upside. A couple of those young players coming along, like Sam Walker. Luke Hughes obviously back. Mate, good luck to him. Anywhere he goes, Joseph Manu is going to be a superstar. But he's a Rooster. I'd like to see him stay there. And, mate, you know what's good? It's not always about the money. I'm not saying he's not going to get a good deal. He's not getting a good deal now. But he's happy there, and it's a club that gave him an opportunity to be who he is.
What about he's a centre for the Roosters, but he can play 6, he can play 1.
That's the magic of it. He can play anywhere, and he's the ultimate team man. So, yeah, mate, good luck to him. Well, one of the Roosters, mate.
I loved him just popping up last year when we had a few injuries. Yeah. What about tackle 5? The great Jonathan Thurston has gone back with the Cowboys. It was so good. He's a coaching consultant. This week you saw him with the hat on, just barking instructions. Can't be anything but good. You've got Benji at the Tigers now. You've got old players now going back to their old clubs. That's good for rugby league, right?
Yeah, but we talk about the game evolving, and it's good that it evolves, but these guys are the players who help the game evolve, and you can have the new players in and around the game, but mate, what the Cowboys need at the moment is someone like Jonathan Thurston, the DNA of the Cowboys, and he's about winning. So he's not going to go there and, he's not going to try and create something that they haven't got, but he's just going to give them his point of view. He'll work with those players, but also imagine those young players having Jonathan Thurston around. And
rubbing shoulders.
Same with Joey up at Newcastle, Benji at the Tigers.
It is, but it's also good that the coaching staff understand, okay, we've got Jonathan Thurston at our club playing and doing this role and doing the ambassador stuff, corporate stuff. We need him out there, and if we can get him, whatever deal's done, so be it. And mate, can I tell you, I've worked with Thurston, mate. He's right at home. That he seemed like barking orders and that.
Yeah.
We saw him in Origin this year. On the sideline wanting to be there. Just said, boys, So
that's going to be so annoying next year with Slater as the coach of Queensland. With Smith, Meninga, probably you.
No, Bennett's going to be there.
Thurston.
But you guys have got a good side, but we're up against it for the next couple of years.
Yeah, but your coaching side's probably better than your actual side.
What
about tackle 6? The Telstra Tracker has released the fastest NRL players of the season. Josh Addocar's remained at number 1. Jason Saab, very close second. What are your thoughts on this list? It's got Addocar, Saab, Coach Young, Tabar Fido, Farnworth. Gee, there's some quick
Fido,
ones
yeah.
The
there.
Hammers.
Mate, I got to tell you, Hammer needs another off-season. I reckon he'd nearly get all of them. Mate, Josh Adokar, he's just perfect at the moment. He's 20, I think he's 25, 26. He's primed. He's had enough pre-seasons now. Remember when he was at the Tigers when he debuted? Him and, I think, Sully, they debuted and they scored tries on debut.
At
He was,
Leichhardt,
he
that
was,
other,
yeah,
yeah.
right. He was thin and that. But you get the right muscle and you sprint. I love the way that Josh Adokar moves. But I got to tell you, Jason Saab, his height, his confidence, his leg stride. He's a guy I
Top
reckon
end
that can
speed's
push him too.
amazing.
So, mate, the surprise for me in there is Jack Hetherington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big 40 utility forward, but he's a powerful guy. If he can harness his aggression, he'll be good because he's got some talent, but he just plays on the edge. You know who his dad was, don't you?
No?
Yeah, Brett Hetherington. Brett Mullins. Brett Mullins' brother-in-law.
Oh.
So the big Canberra forward.
Mullins,
so
one of the great roosters.
Yes.
I still call him more a rooster great, not a Canberra great.
Yeah.
But there you go.